Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Man United career mode. In the last episode we did start off this rebuild with episode 1 in the pre-season. It wasn't too bad, but it could have been a lot better. I have now assessed all your comments through and we will go through them after we get through this Wolves game right here. We did, like I said, assess some of them. We had added some players to the transfer market. I've added my own players as well, but we'll have to wait and see. We've got to get through some of these games yet until we can potentially sign some players. Don't worry, there definitely will be some signings this episode. We have to wait and see who's potentially going to leave the club as well. We've got to wait for that money to get regenerated back into the club so we can make some even more baller signings. But first, let's get into Wolves right here. Let's have a little gander and see what we could do here. So this is the lineup I've gone through from just looking at the pre-season. Obviously, Garnacho had a really decent pre-season. I feel like Hodgson was okay. Bruno was not too bad. Casemiro, a lot of people said to sell him. I'm probably on board with that as well. I think he's got to go. And converting Martinez into the DM row. I did see someone as well convert Mason Mount into the cam row as well, which I have done as well. Martinez will be converted into the DM row, but eventually it does take up to about 11 weeks, so we'll just have to hold fire and play in the centre-back row for now. Maguire, for me, he was actually not too bad. I think he wasn't too bad, so he's going to go in. Luke Shaw's got to go in as well, and pretty much the same for the rest of the team. Got to start off this league campaign of my managing career strong here. Hopefully we can. Come on, boys, let's start off with a win. So here we have it then. Luckily, Hodgson was not out for a massive injury. It was only a couple of days, which is nice to see. I haven't really figured out a formation yet. But like I said, we just got to get through a couple of days, see some players leaving. I will reveal who will be leaving the club as well after this game. We've narrowed it down to a couple of people. A lot of people suggested pretty much wiping the whole team. Which, to be fair, as they're more Man United fans, I can see why. I don't really follow Man United as much. I do follow the Premier League and keep tabs on the Premier League teams. But I feel like we don't get rid of every single one of players because, well, you know, they are professionals and they're in the Premier League for a reason. But I think some players definitely need to leave Man United. They're just not fit enough to wear the shirt anymore. But we'll assess that after. But Dalot on the ball here. We need to get the ball a bit before and I'll be a bit timid. Hodgson on the ball. Well done there. But yeah, we need to work out a formation as well. I think I got a rough idea how we want to do it, but I have to see what assesses with the team very soon. Anthony on the ball here. Trying to twist and turn. Nothing's really opened up so far. We're waiting for a bit of a gap here. And now there's finally a gap over Hodgson. Out wide there to Anthony. We try and take him on here. Try to do a bit of skill there. Couldn't get past him. It's alright. Like I said, we're still just kind of figuring out this team a little bit here. Like I said, this is the more harder game now. This is where it matters the most. Player to watch is Bruno Fernandes. And Win Chan has actually sent me to the shops there. Maguire could do something with this. Unlucky there. Does really well. Well done from Casemiro. Well done. Does actually well. Obviously, we played centre-back in the pre-season. Had a bit of a smear there. Garnacho. He's the one to watch it. Good pass into Hodgson. Luke Shaw there. England's #1 left-back. Trying to cut in here. Good pass into Hodgson. Hodgson could be through here. Hodgson! Did a good save from Jose Sarr. Fantastic save there. Brilliant save, actually. But that's what I'm saying with Luke Shaw. And some of the players that were suggested potentially sell the club, obviously, like I said, I don't want to repeat myself here, but I think Luke Shaw, England's #1, he's a decent player. He's a bit injury prone. Good ball into the box with the Casemiro. And it goes out. That's the Nestle's another good player that we could potentially look at as well. He's been phenomenal for Wolves. Maguire on the switch here. Great switch over to Luke Shaw. Out wide there to Garnacho. Garnacho's going to take him on down the wing now. Can he play it back to Hodgson? Hodgson can, and Jose Sarr again with a decent save. Try to finesse it into the bottom right corner. Couldn't do it, unfortunately. Dalot on the ball. Dalot still on the ball here. Trying to go for a 1-2 with Hodgson. Does get it back to him. Dalot, can he get the shot off now? The touch has really let him down. Strange one right there. Mainu couldn't win it there. Unlucky here. Kuna. To Maguire. Maguire cannot cover his lines. Maguire has to get back now. Totti right here. Ball gets fired over the top there. Dalot does well. Anthony now on the ball. Inside pass. Does well. Not the best pass back goal from Hodgson. Needs to be a little bit more crisper there. The wheel. Can't do anything there. Casemiro needs to stay on his feet. We all know he's prone to a yellow card. Neto. Trying to bounce past Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw trying to shove him off the ball here. Kind of does well. Still gets away from them, Neto. Well from Butcher, then Martinez there. And that should hopefully go out to half time. And it will be half-time. Goalless at the break. Hodgson's getting through quite a lot, which is nice to see. I'm hoping in the second half he can finally put one away. Other than that, though, it's been a bit stale. But maybe that's a change in the formation we need to do, to be fair. Maybe we'll convert to a 4-3-3 now And to see how the team plays out there. Let's get into it. Change. Casemiro goes off for Mason Mount. We can change it to a 4-3-3 attack. We're pretty much the same attacking Garnacho, Anthony and Hodgson up top, Bruno in the cam row, and Mason Mount and Mainu in the centre mid rows. Just a bit more of an attacking threat now. A formation we're a bit more accustomed to. Pass down line there to Luke Shaw. It's a little bit better so far already. Luke Shaw going to try and find Hodgson, but for some reason it just goes to Bruno instead, which is a bit annoying. Because Hodgson was making a very good run. Neto here. Try and put him back. Neto's looking very dangerous, I must say. Good ball into the box here. Martinez does well. Bit of composure. Maguire. Inside pass. Mason Mount. Looking for that redemption spot. We saw it in the pre-season. Let's see if we can get Hodgson to make a run now. Hodgson is through on goal here. Could get through. Back inside to Anthony. Anthony could go all the way here. A good save. Jose Sarr keeping Wolves in it at the moment. We have got some such a Wheatley there for Hodgson. That's something we maybe need to improve as well in a rotation of striker for Hodgson this season. Need to be scoring that though, Anthony. Needs to be banging that in the back of the net. Bruno going for a cross here. It's going to the back post. Could go back to Bruno here. What can we do from here? It's a ball on that back post. Goes over the cross. Goes into Mason Mount. It doesn't. It goes back down to Kuna. Him Win Chan here. Maguire nearly got in front of it, to be fair. Bueno. There's a good ball over there to Dawson. Totti. Good pass. What a ball that is to Neto. They're also using Neto a lot, and I don't blame him. He's been brilliant for them. Does lose it there, though. Could lend out Garnacho again here. Mason Mount striving forward now. Finds Garnacho. Garnacho cuts inside. Can he find Hodgson? He can. Hodgson! And there's the goal we needed. Fantastic play from Man United. We finally open up with two players who are definitely not going to be leaving in this rebuild, especially in Season 1. Mason Mount did fantastic as well. Like I said, we've seen it in the pre-season. We need our central star. Good cut in there from Garnacho. Just plays it through to Hodgson and he finesses it. Top right corner. We get the deadlock there. Well done, Hodgson. Well done. Come on. So Rasmus Højlund makes it 1-0 to Man United. It's a good start. But can we start with a W in the Premier League? That's the case. Neto, I must admit, ladies and gentlemen, he might get added to the transfer kind of market here. I mean, he's looking good. He might get on the shortlist. Look at a bit of a rotational. Bruno does well. They could get a good chance here. And Bruno could be through here. The captain, massive mistake at the back. And Bruno could run through here. The ball on that back post. Anthony touches down. Anthony hits the post. Oh, that's just bloody typical Anthony, isn't it? Let's be honest. Oh, I should have just gone with Bruno. I knew I should have, but Anthony was on a better angle. He's got to score that. 2 chances now. Garnacho sends one to the shops. He's been on fire once again. Mason Mount could find Bruno here. The captain, goes for the shot. Jose Sarr, good save again. Oh, I probably should have dived in there, but look at there. Neto again turns Luke Shaw like he's nothing. Mainu does fantastic though. Well done from Mainu. What a future he's got ahead of himself here. If he just keeps the way he is, hopefully no injuries, he could be something. Such a good player in real life. Mount looking deadly, man, in that centre mid row. Ball top, then Hodgson can play it. I mean, he's a striker, but he's picked out a fantastic ball to Mount there. Can Mount get it? Oh, and they couldn't get it. Great ball. If Mount was just a little bit forward in front of that, could have got his head on it. But I don't think it matters, ladies and gentlemen. We have won this game 1-0. A deserved win, to be fair. We could have made it 2 or 3. But, well, we got Anthony on the pitch. One trick pony, shooting on that right foot. He's pretty much got like a 1-star weak foot. And he couldn't put it away. But it doesn't matter. We picked up 3 points. First game as manager in the Premier League. And we get the result for a win. Thanks to that man there and Garnacho. For me, Garnacho was probably the man of the match. I mean, the dribbling he did that game was phenomenal. Pure world class from the winger. That's what we like to see. Osborne did go as well. Great start for Man United. So, ladies and gentlemen, after that mental win right there against Wolves, just a 1-0, but we will take it. We now need to discuss the players who potentially be leaving the club. 2 have sold already, and they are bam, Anthony and Wan-Bissaka. Gone to Newcastle and wanted Juventus. I could have got probably more money for them, but we just wanted to get them out of the club, and we didn't want to ask for too much because, well, the deal would have failed. However, there's going to be more players right now. You'll see on your screen right now. I'm going to go from one by one. Marcus Rashford is number 1. He will be sold. I feel like he's the star boy for Man United. He's had too many chances. Being a little bit lazy. Yes, he's had a good season last season and stuff, but this season he's just kind of gone back to the way he is. And to be honest, I'm not saying he's not fit to win the Man United shirt. I don't think anyone's saying that. But if Man United want to be taken seriously, I feel like he needs to go and maybe just push out somewhere. Kind of like how Jadon Sancho is, but I think on a permanent right there. Bruno Fernandes is our second one right now. Could be a bit of a controversial on this one right here. But I just don't really like his attitude. Yes, he gives it all to Man United, but how he just dies on the pitch, the whinging, the crying, I'm not a fan of it. So he's got to go in my eyes. Third one. Why did I say second one? Third one, sorry, goes to Onana. Now, I wasn't really sure about selling this guy, but people in the comments are probably more Man United fans want to see him go. I feel like his attitude towards how he is, I do like it, but people want to see a bit more an improved goalkeeper. So if they want it, he is going to go. Fourth one now goes to a club legend. I was kind of rumored to sell him as well in Casemiro. I think his time's up. I don't think he's really fit enough, and to be honest, to really wear this. I just don't think he's going to cut out anymore, to be honest. I mean, yeah, he's good for Man United in the couple of scenes he has, but I think he's just getting there with age, and I think he just needs to go to somewhere like the MLS now or somewhere like that. But you never know, but he will be sold as well. And the last one will be Victor Lindelof. I feel like, and a lot of people actually said to get rid of Harry Maguire. But I got a soft spot for Harry Maguire. I think he does alright for England, even though he's not going to the Euros this year. I think he'd be a good rotational centre-back, and in the pre-season that we saw in episode 1, he was actually alright right there. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the players getting sold for season 1. Could be some more, but now our budget is 263 million. And now we would go over the transfers that I have also found, and also the people have commented as well. So also we had these from the episode 1 for the realistic ones that we've seen in real life. However, I have found some of my own as well. Ardu Gula could be a good shout here for coming into Man United for the replacement of Bruno Fernandes when he does eventually sell. We're also going to have a load of money as well, because some of the higher players are going to get sold. Big one now though, and I think this one is going to be my first sign. It's got to go to Florian Wirtz. He is an absolute demon. What a player this guy is right here. We might actually swap him with the Bruno one here and get to save a bit more money. I've also found one in Imad Adli here. I don't know if, I'm not sure what team he actually plays for in real life. He's been accepted for Crystal Palace. I'd like to say Milan. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong right there. But a good player in real life, a good rotation, I feel like, for Hojlund. We also got Diego Costa, a new replacement for Onana, and Adam Wharton here, who actually played for England recently. I'm not sure if he's actually gone to the Euros, but he looks like someone that can really just slide into that DMO as a rotation if we get someone in that department right there. So we said this guy was going to be our first sign, and then it is. It goes to Florian Wirtz. We paid a whopping 110 million for him. I tried to offer him the Bruno Fernandes one, but Leverkusen wasn't having any of it. They didn't want Bruno, so we're just going to have to sell Bruno when the time comes. But I think this guy is a brilliant signing. I think we got to get him in. I did actually forget to mention one player that probably you've seen on your screen in Jeremy Frimpong from Leverkusen. I think that's going to be my second signing. He's got a really ridiculously cheap release clause in real life, but obviously this game doesn't allow it. Wirtz is number 13, but we might give him Bruno Fernandes' number when he does eventually sell. He will be the starting cam now, not Bruno. Welcome, Wirtz. Let's see if we can get his teammate, Jeremy Frimpong. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. Jeremy Frimpong does join Man United as their new manager. We actually had a decent deal on this. Also, he was looking to get rid of Casemiro. So, what we have done is showed Casemiro and 30 million on top of that, which I think is an absolute steal. I mean, Casemiro's market value was about 35 million. Top of 30 million, I think that's an incredible deal to get Jeremy Frimpong in. Like I said, we was willing to get rid of him as well. So, that's why he's in. So we got him and Dalot in that right back row. But I think what we're going to do, ladies and gents, is convert Dalot into a left back over Luke Shaw's spot and make Luke Shaw as more of the rotational kind of fullback within them two right there. The two incredible signings. Who else are we going to get? And so, gents, into our third signing. I thought I'd pick one of my own here, and it is Adam Wharton here from Crystal Palace. We paid 13 million for him at the overall of 76 to the age of 19. So now that does mean we have got two upcoming British talents in the DM row in Mainu and Wharton now. I think this is a really good move for him. I think he could do really well for us. We see how Mainu is and how he plays there. So I feel like with Wharton beside him, could be something special here. Only 13 million as well. What a bargain for our third signing. However, we're not done from visiting Crystal Palace yet. We have signed Michael Elise here in the right wing spot. Also, with Anthony being sold, we need someone here. And I think as well, this is one of the guys that Man United are looking at in real life. However, we only paid 25 million with Marcus Rashford. So yes, Marcus Rashford will be going to Crystal Palace. He's probably better than Crystal Palace, but hey, the game's the game. I mean, we save money and, well, yeah, he still gets to play there. So happy days, really. Elise, welcome to Man United. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the signings so far in this video. We might make some more, but I just want to play with the newer team. And here it is, 4-2-3-1, and what a team it is. Artlist, Wirtz, Hosling, Garnacho in the attack, Maino and Wharton right here. Frimpong, Maguire, Martinez, and Dalot. You're probably thinking, well, why did you sign Wharton? Because obviously Martinez is going to get converted into DM. It's decent rotation, and I'm probably looking to sell McTominay as well, potentially in the near future. So that will probably that. Even though he wasn't on the shortlist, there will be some players that are not on that shortlist that I read out that will potentially be sold, who could potentially get sold still in the near future. Bit of a tongue twister there. I do apologise if I confused anyone right there. But this is a biggie. This is a biggie right here. Spurs versus Man United at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Just got past Wolves, but can we get past Spurs here? And will we change it to the red kit as well, ladies and gents? Let's see how we get on. So here we have it then. A lot of new signs. A brand new Man United is on the cards here. Let's see how they get on though. That's the question. Big test for them now against Spurs. Really throwing them in the deep end. We'll see how I do. There's Dalot there once again. I mean, he can do it on all the wings. Even it's right back, left back right there. So run that right over the top straight away. And it is Florian Wirtz. Cuts inside. Can't find that pass though. Very unlucky from him, to be fair. Very unlucky. As well. Maino. Good interception there. Wharton on the ball. To Jeremy Frimpong. Jeremy Frimpong is a right wing back in this formation so far. Only because I got to convert him, but it won't take that long. Here comes Artlist here. Trying to cut inside. Unlucky. Very unlucky. Vicario now. Draguzan. I don't know why. Can't get in front of him though. Unlucky. Basoma. Twisting and turning. It's nice to see. Maddison on the ball. A player that was, if it was probably at Leicester still, probably could have actually brought him in the Man United career. I'm a big fan of James Maddison. Very good player in real life. Basoma. Into Kulideski here. Running from Garnacho. Doing some defender work there. It's nice to see. We get that off there. We can with Dalot again. And it will be still a Tottenham throw-in. But Garnacho rezzed it though. Running from Garnacho. Can he cat in now? Can. Gives it into Wharton. Wharton goes for a nice pass out wide to Jeremy Frimpong. Jeremy Frimpong. Can he do something now? Unlucky. Very unlucky right now. I would, to be fair, I would be up for potentially maybe going for a free back and bit Jeremy Frimpong in right mid, but then over the sign of Artlist now, I mean, what do we do with that? So I think, to be fair, we just go with this and make Jeremy Frimpong a bit more of an attacking fullback. Good pass into Richarlison here, and Martinez with a good, well, good everything, really good dribbling, good Chaco. Really stepped up there, can't clear a line, so Heung-min Son into Kulideski. Can't still clear it here. Maguire, good block there with Martinez, well done. And here comes Maino now. What can we do from this? Wharton, good LBY there to Artlist. And he just kind of get caught in his foot there. Maguire's there though, well for Maguire. Does well. A little bit of tiki-taka there. Jeremy Frimpong overlap. This is what we want to see now. Jeremy Frimpong could find Wirtz, his teammate there. Oh, and it was a brilliant ball, but the touch let him down. I was going to say, the boys from Leverkusen could have absolutely done bits there for Man United. Maguire does do well. So me, Maguire's doing okay, to be fair. Garnacho. Couldn't get it there, unlucky. Obviously, I'm not saying Maguire be the first time player. I don't want people to get the impression that, but in terms of staying in the squad, I think he will do alright for me. I think he'll be okay. He hasn't failed me once, to be fair. Dalot. Can we get a goal before the break, though? Not the pass I wanted there, though. Not the best one there. That was not good at all. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will be half-time. Goalless at the break. Obviously, in the last game, in the second half, we changed to a 4-3-3 attack. So we could do the same here. But I think I'm going to hold it out now. We might do some instructions on the players because we didn't really deep dive into that. We've got no tactical vision as well. Like I said, it's still early stages, but goalless at Spurs. So, ladies and gentlemen, no changes into the second half. Well, the only thing I have done is change some instructions. So, for example, I've got Jeremy Frimpong to step up and do some overlapping runs. I've got Hosling to go in behind as well. So, we'll have to wait and see if it applies quite well. Good movement here from United so far, though. Artlist trying to cut inside. Goes for the shot now. Good save from Vicario. Nice little timid shot there. And does challenge the keeper. Has to force it. Not catch it. Son on the ball now. Jeremy. Well done from Jeremy. I don't know about that, ref. That was quite soft. That was very soft indeed. Also got sub here from Spurs. Skip and Basuma is coming off from Romero and Benacer. Benchencourt, sorry. There we go here. Went from Maguire again. Already my man of match so far, gotta say. Does well. Jeremy Frimpong. Show us what you're made of. Trying to do some of the release here. Does finally get the pass off. Does well to the Crystal Palace man. Number 18. Hojlund is there in the middle. Hojlund will get there, but just can't get the shot off. Unlucky. Davis. Down line to Heung-min Son. One is there. Can't not really though. Unlucky. Oh, and Son's done fantastic. Beating two men there. And Heung-min Son against Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire. Oh my god, Harry Maguire, he dived in. Not good here. Still Son. He's gone the way. Oh, that's annoying. I must admit, it's a little bit my fault that. I thought it was going to go far post, hence why I didn't dive in or cut inside for a pass. But Son's just gone all the way and scored on that near post and nearly gave away a pen there. That's why I was a bit scared to dive in again with Martinez. I thought he was going to pull it back as normally AI do. But he scores on the near post. Got to get a goal back now. So that's not what we wanted there. Triple sub, as you can see, though. Florian Wirtz goes off for Mason Mount. Mainu goes off as well for Eriksson. And Luke Shaw comes on for Dalot. Got to go for us now. I'll take a draw. I mean, like I said, if we draw a game... Oh, God, son. That's surely a yellow card there for Heung-min Son. And it will be. I was going to say, I mean, that was disgusting. But I would take a draw against Spurs for this early on this season. I have to wait and see, though. Wharton good pass inside. Mason Mount is inside as well. Can't get it into Garnacho, though. Not the best pass from Christian Eriksen. Kulusevski into Richarlison. Richarlison back and forward. Kulusevski. Does well. Luke Shaw does really well, though. Well done from Luke Shaw. Get down there. Well done. Could get something now. One more there. Good pass into Garnacho. Garnacho trying to cut inside here. Does kind of. Emerson Roy's there. Just not looking too fluent with Man United at the moment in this game. Gotta go ultra attack now because we need to go for something now, really. Madison is through here. Kulusevski now. Pose it back to Richarlison. Maguire is there, just holding off his lines. Kulusevski does well. Come on, gotta go for it now. Hojlund, make a bit more of a better run, my man. Garnacho's done well. Inside there to Hojlund. Hojlund's through. Hojlund's bounced away. Hojlund, you gotta score that then. Hojlund does! In the 82nd minute, pretty much, we've got the goal. And it's 1-0, and guess who it was again? It's Hojlund once again. That steps up for Man United. Garnacho as well with a good run on that wing. And we got the goal back. Can we go for the win? I'm going to stay ultra defensive. Weekly on for Hojlund. I don't think we do that. Like I said, we do need a better rotational striker. But come on, 1-1. So, can we get the win now? We just need a chance, to be fair. But you never know. Anything can happen. Could be a mental comeback at Spurs. That should be ours right there. Garnacho's the one to go for at the moment. We cannot get that return pass to him. We just try to thread the needle. 88th minute in now. Maguire's diving in. I love that from him. Unlucky. That should be off. Release. One more pass. We could be something going on here. Hojlund could make the run forward. And Hojlund could run through this. Hojlund just couldn't bounce past it. It's unlucky. I mean, not the best run from him. Needs to be a bit more direct, I feel like. I think Spurs are going to hold out for a draw, and I don't blame them. And I think it will, and it will. It ends as a 1-1 draw, ladies and gentlemen, against a top 6 club. I mean, we should have maybe got the win there right at the end, but Hojlund's run, maybe we should have held on a little bit later and get a bit more offered from the defence. But it's been a good game. I mean, like I said, I would take a draw. It's not the loss. It's not the end of the world. We're only 2 games in. Still kind of very new to the team. See how the outstanding players. But for me, Hojlund and Garnacho are the ones who are really ticking at the moment. They're the ones to go for. They're the ones that are going to cause the problems, just like it has in this game here today. We'll take a draw. Could have been better, but it could have been worse. So before I reveal who we got in our last game, we're going to make 2 more signings. Starting off with Jared Braithwaite right here from Everton. We paid 14 million with a swap deal with Victor Lindelof as well, which I think, again, is a fantastic move. Our new starting centre-back. He has actually accepted a rotation role, so it's happy days for us if we sit him on the bench for a couple of games, if we get in the FA Cup ones or something like that. But we need him in our team. He's an English player as well, which I like to see in an English club. Welcome, Jared Braithwaite. Question is, who's the last signing? And the last signing of this episode is a player I really liked in the first game of the Premier League as a new manager in Pedro Neto. Yes, wasn't on the shortlist, but we added him to it. I think he'd be a fantastic rotational under Artlist this season, and I think they can bounce off each other on who can actually fight for the first team spot. 13 million we played for him with Scott McTominay. Again, I just think a fantastic deal. McTominay isn't really going to get any more appearances in the team, I feel like. So why not get rid of him? Number 9, not sure about that though. And so John, here is our last game with some of the new signings as well. Pedro Neto gets his debut in the right wing spot, and also Martinez goes in the DM to make way of Braithwaite beside Harry Maguire in that centre back row right there. The rest of the team stays the same. I think everyone played their part in the last game and did absolutely fine. Don't really want to change it too much. Let's see if we cannot get the loss or draw and end on a W. Let's go. So here we have it then. Let's go against Nottingham Forest at Old Trafford again. Also Martinez making his debut in that DM row right now. That's what a lot of people wanted to see. So we're going to do it. Braithwaite makes his appearance as well. See what happens here. Also a lot of the kit numbers may change around as well because saying some like top tier players like Bruno Fernandes, Rashford. Because say Pedro Neto is our number 9. But see how he could do here. Could go very through here. Pedro Neto right away. That's unlucky to be fair. Trying to go for that top left hand corner. Bit of power on it right there. Like I said, did well against Wolves. He absolutely battered us to be fair. And I was like, you know what? Got to be ruthless. Got to get the players we want in. That's going to impact this team and take it to the next level. And I think Pedro Neto could definitely do it for Man United in real life as well. Oh God, what have I done? Well, I honestly thought that was a red card. And that would have been quite embarrassing from my end. But I thought I could wrap my foot around it right there, but we'll see again here. A bit ruthless from Pedro Neto, just kind of literally bulldozed him right there. Yellow card on his debut. It's nice to see. Over the top there. Martinez can't get it, but Hodgson, the man of the hour, doing well with Wirtz. Maino. Over the top would be a good ball option there. Frimpong does fantastic. Can he fizz it inside to Florian? Ooh, unlucky, unlucky. Very unlucky there into Hodgson there. Very unlucky indeed. Good idea though. Up we go please. One from Braithwaite. Fantastic there. Into Florian Wirtz. Tries to cut it. Does well. Can't find Pedro Neto though. Unlucky. But it is massively open against Nottingham Forest. I can feel something there. I can feel like definitely a win on this one. Maguire does fantastic. Well done. Jeremy Frimpong. Trying to run through now. Can he fizz it into his former teammate? Inverts, does well. Florian Wirtz here. Oh, and he just pits it wide, but I'll let him off to be fair. The boys from Leverkusen nearly dominating once again. Just skims the post. He did have 2 players on him, so I'll let him off. But that was very, very unfortunate indeed. I might give Hodgson the number 9, you know. I mean, number 11 is an attacker's numbers as well, but as a striker, number 9 is that number, isn't it? I think we've got to give it to him. Jeremy Frimpong. I'm going to do something now. Cuts inside to Maino. Maino can see the overlap and run there. I've got Nacho. Nacho can't really do anything with it though. I'm surprised that wasn't a free kick. I thought it might got brought back for it. As you can see, there's a lot of gaps open up now though. And that was one of them. We made a mistake there. And Maguire does well though. Well done from Maguire. Stepping up. Well done. Florian Wirtz finds Neto. Can he get a 1-2 action here with Hodgson? I should go use Jeremy Frimpong. That's what we got Jeremy Frimpong in. Jeremy Frimpong keeps going down on this bar line there. Can he go into the box? He can. Try to go to Florian Wirtz again. Couldn't do it, unfortunately. Garnacho does well. Into Maino. Into Florence there. Florence with the first shot there. Meto on the first time shot as well. Unlucky. There's a lot of shots coming at Nottingham Forest. There's surely one goes in a minute. Let's see what happens here. Florian Wirtz now. No Bruno anymore. He's on the reserves. Ball goes flying over now. Can't do anything here, but can Garnacho do something special? And Seals catches the ball quite comfortably. Approaching the 40th minute here. United surely going to score in a minute. Looks like they're battering Forest. Maguire faces the ball over the top. Ball down line there to Garnacho. Into Florian Wirtz. Lets it roll past him. Florian Wirtz does fantastic. Opens up on that right. Just still cannot get a clear shot chance. It is opening up, but you can see it's opening up. You can see it. Just got to get a goal. Hudson-Odoi here. Maguire's been fantastic. This is what I'm saying, ladies and gents. I mean, I'm not saying he's going to be a guaranteed start. We might sign even more centre-back in the near future. but he's got to stay in the team so far. He's not done anything bad. I mean, 6 games in from the pre-season as well. He's been fantastic. Been absolutely brilliant for me. And I think he deserves a spot in this team for this so far. But good half. Just need to get some goals now. Right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 changes. Bit of rotation in the side right now. Elise comes on the pitch for Pedro on the yellow card. And Wharton comes on as well for Mainu. So let's see what they can do on the pitch. Let's go play this. Montel. Into Kuyate. Into Yates. Yates now finds Hudson-Odoi. Into Gibbs-White here. Well done indeed. Wharton could turn him here. Does well. Great turn there from Wharton. A lot of gaps open again. At least say this time. Can he find over? He can. Annoying shadows. Very irritating. Kind of just kind of blurred it out, and I couldn't find the actual decent run from the shadow. Finding any excuse to blame on the game. And well done there from United. Just kind of drawing him out there. Maguire. On the ball now. Martinez. Good pass into Florian Wirtz. Finds a nice gap there. But I must admit, I did not expect that right there. I thought he was going to peel off me there. Gibbs-White. Does well. Bouncing past here. Maguire again doing bits. Again, could be man of the match. Not the best one there, but at least he does well. Helps out his teammate. Out wide. Good ball to Dalot. Inside to Garnacho. Good pass there. Hodgson could be through here. Hodgson again here. Hodgson, and there's the goal. That's what we wanted. Florian Wirtz with his first assist as well. Hodgson doing a crazy backflip. Fair play. Didn't expect that. Didn't know if he had that in the locker. But Florian Wirtz gets his first assist as well. I told you it was about to open again. Garnacho's involved in it as well. Seems like some bit of a dynamic trio right there. Looks like I might... Yeah, I'm going to take Mason and Mount on now, and I'm going to take off Florian Wirtz. He's had a good game. He's got an assist. Come on. So 1-0 to Man United. Finally, a goal opens up. I mean, it should be about 3 or 4, but just a little bit slacking a little bit, and I'll take some credibility as well. I need to be a little bit better, I suppose. But again, I'm going to keep saying it for the couple of episodes. I've just got to get used to this team. See what works best. Not the best defending there from Forest. And a bad pass there. And now this could be 2 here if we do this right. Mason Mount could run through here. Finds Hodgson, and it's 2. Terrible mistake at the back there from Nottingham Forest. And Hodgson, at this moment of time, could be on for the run for the golden boot. He is literally the only guy that scores our goals. Unselfish there from Mason Mount. And Forrester fell apart. It's not what you want to see. Very unselfish from Mason Mount. Got to get it into the back of the net. Got to go for the easy goal here. Man United still looks like undefeated so far in the Premier League campaign. We will take it. Well done to the boys. Come on. So 2-0 to Man United. Decent game from us indeed. A lot better. Just got to keep going now. The Butcher does well. Here comes Water now. Ball roll there. Ball down line. Can we find it back? Should have gone to Hodgson, but Hodgson's found it again anyway. And it's a hat-trick. Could that be the quickest hat-trick we've seen? The first hat-trick under my reboot here today goes to Hodgson. Well done indeed. What a player. I messed up there. The shadow's so annoying. Literally goes from light to dark and I can't hardly see. Probably should shut my window so I can see the TV a little better, to be fair. But anyway, that's my problem. But it doesn't matter. Because Hodgson's done well. Hat-trick hero. So 3-0. Now it's a bit more of a convincing result for Man United. Nottingham Forest have had an absolute mare. At least they just absolutely sends it through there. Nice there. 5 goals in 3 games for Hodgson is fantastic. It's what you want to see from a striker. Nuno. And then there, Mason Mount try to turn the twist. Jeremy Frimpong does well, but somehow does fall to Nuno for Nottingham Forest. Maguire's there again. I mean, look at it, ladies and gents. He's been fantastic. Honestly, he's been brilliant. I cannot throw it enough. He's been a brick wall. Prime Harry Maguire is back. I've called it. Up we go now. Garnacho should be winning that. Does. And gives it to Elise. Back here potentially on here. Could be something now. Man with a good turn. Gives it into Elise here. Elise looking for his first Man United goal. But look who's up for him again. He's in open space. It's Hodgson for 4. And he gets 4.
He was special.
Unselfish from the wingers again. They want Hodgson to get the golden boot this season. And that's 4 bloody goals he scored. for Man United at Old Trafford today. Pure domination from the striker. Unselfishness there from Artlist. He could have gone on his own, but it was just clear and obvious we got to go to Hojlund there. He jukes the keeper thinking he was going the other way. What a performance from our striker and from Man United today. Lovely stuff. So it looks like our arch rivals in Manchester United have got some bit of kind of... Oh, wait, I'll tell you what. Surely not. Surely not. Not 5. It's 5 goals. Hojlund has scored 5. What is Forest doing? Garnacho with a quick 1-2 of him. He's got 5 goals in his pretty much his, I wouldn't say debut season, but what's happened here? What a player we've got on our hands. Come on. So 5-0. I forgot what I was going to bloody say because I didn't expect Mason Mount to win that back. But he has done it. And surely not. Nah, it's, honestly, let's be a joke. Can't be 6. It can't be 6. 6!
You know, let's not take the piss here.
What is going on here? Hojlund has scored 6 goals against Forest. What is Forest doing? Am I playing on amateur or something? I mean, this is legendary difficulty mode. And that man's got 6 goals. Right, the ref just, I was going to say, just blew the whistle. But what a performance from our striker. Has he won the golden boot already from that performance? What I was trying to say after pretty much 2 or 3 goals just happened pretty much from kickoff. Man City have also got Erling Haaland. Looks like this man's going to be his arch rival this season. He's just got a massive lead. 6 goals for Rasper Højlund. How many more times can I say his name? Look at that. That is disgraceful. So, listen, what an episode we have just had right there. Rasper Højlund in his last game of this episode scored 6 goals against Forest, which helps out our goal difference massively right there. But as you can see, in the next episode, we start off with an absolute biggie. Arteta versus myself, first versus second. 2 teams are undefeated. Is one of them going to pick up their first loss of the season? We'll have to wait and see. Decent episode though. Let's just run down what we can see right now. Obviously, the draw against Spurs was a bit annoying. Nice win against Wolves, which made us have a look at Pedro now, who has been absolutely fine, to be honest. 6-0 against Forest. Now let's have a look at the transfer market history that we've done right now. Let's have a look. Pedro Neto, Braithwaite here, Artlist, Frimpong, Flirts, Anthony and Wharton, and Wan-Bissaka selling and getting gone. There's only 1 player that needs to go from my list that I said I need to go. Actually 2 to be fair. And that's Bruno Fernandes and Onana. We did get some offers for Bruno. I don't know if I'll be able to quickly have a look there. But as you can see, they're from Liverpool, Chelsea. And we had one for Barcelona, but it did get rejected. Because I do believe they wanted to swap out 1 player who I wasn't really interested. I think it was Christensen with like 30 million, which I think is a terrible deal. So we just won money for him right there. We had offered some of these players as well, but we blocked them. I want to keep Luke Shaw and definitely Manu right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, the question is now, we are on the deadline transfer day. As you can see, we've got 9 hours, and this is our budget right now. If I can just quickly bloody find it. 47 million, but remember, we have to get rid of Bruno Fernandes. He might not actually get sold, you never know, which is going to be a bit of a dilemma. Maybe we involve him in a swap deal, but we'll have to wait and see. But other than that, get down on the comments section, show me some of your suggestions, and we'll go from there and make some last-minute signings on the deadline day in the next episode right there. But other than that, a fantastic episode with Man United here today. So if you did like this video, ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.